All set? Here we go.
Yeah.
Twiggy's got her 2 piggies. Alex grooves with his 2 wolves. And Tony has a pony. They're all on the shore of a vast and dangerous river. They need to get across, and there's only one small raft nearby. But it's not as simple as it might seem. There are 5 rules the guys need to follow. Rule number 1, the raft can only carry 2 of them. Number 2, only humans can row. Number 3, piggies can't ride with Alex unless Twiggy's around. Number 4, wolves can't ride with Twiggy without Alex. And finally, number 5, the pony can only ride with Tony. How can they all get across? First, they need Tony on board. He needs to take one of the wolves across. Rules do not ban doing it. When he comes back, Alex takes the second wolf and takes it across the river. Alex goes back alone and takes Twiggy. They go to the other shore, where Twiggy leaves Alex and goes back alone. She gives the raft to Tony and his pony, and they go to the other shore. On the other shore, Alex takes the raft and goes to pick up Twiggy. He picks her up, they go back, and Twiggy leaves Alex there. She goes back to take her pigs one by one. Finally, I thought this was never going to end. Oliver got lost on the road while he was driving, so he found the nearest town and decided to spend a night in a hotel. He went to the buffet. Oliver said he couldn't smell the food because his nose was blocked due to his allergy. Suddenly, the lights went off and everyone fell asleep. The next morning, Oliver had a terrible headache and he couldn't remember anything. Look at these 2 photos from before and after the lights went out. Can you guess what happened? Look, there are some balloons in the first photo and none in the second one. They must have been filled with sleeping gas. Someone wanted everyone asleep. One day, Mary came to work and realized that their office had been robbed. The night guard said he was patrolling when he suddenly heard suspicious noises. When he got there, he saw that the office door was wide open, and so was the safe. The night guard also said that he looked out of the window and noticed someone getting into the car, but the sun blinded him and he couldn't see who it was. Mary instantly went to one of the police officers and said that the guard was lying. Why?
Uh-oh.
Well, there's no sun at night, so it couldn't have blinded him. The night guard must have invented the whole story to cover the criminals. Or is he a criminal himself? Mark is in a trap. He's in a burning room, which the fire will destroy in a minute. The only window in the room is too high. There's nothing in the room to climb on. Mark had no ropes, ladders, or any other devices that could help him. Plus, the door wasn't installed in that room. What should he do to survive? Nobody helped Mark, but he still managed to get out totally unharmed. You see, the door wasn't installed, but there was a doorway. He just left the burning room through it. Tina and Timothy love adventures. This time, they decided to check out an ancient castle that belongs to a powerful witch. The witch can also turn into any object and copy anyone's appearance. In the castle, they used torches to light their way when all of a sudden their torches went out.
Oh no!
Tina got terribly scared, but then suddenly the light came on and she saw 2 husbands of hers in front of her. Can you tell who's her real husband? It's the man on the right. He has 5 fingers, like a real human. The man on the left has 4 fingers. So this must be the witch. An anonymous person called the police and told them that a notorious criminal had come back to the town. The next day, they called the police once again to report the screams they heard coming from an abandoned house. The police rushed there. They broke in and saw 3 tied-up men. They thought that one of them must have been the criminal. One of the officers said he knew exactly who the criminal was. Can you spot them? Look at the man on the left. Can you see a phone in his pocket? A criminal would never let any of the victims use the phone. Take him, officer. Miles is a successful businessman. One day, he posted a vacancy on a website. He was looking for a new assistant. The new assistant was supposed to speak Chinese and Spanish. Pete saw that ad and called his wife Mary. That position would be just perfect for her, as she spoke both those languages. Mary dialed the phone number from the ad immediately. In reality, Miles didn't need an assistant, but he still hired Mary. Why? Mary seems to be having an affair with Miles. Did you notice that Miles' number was saved in Mary's phone? Miles posted this vacancy on purpose to cover up their affair. 3 men were sitting around a table drinking coffee. They all look alike, but only 2 of them are brothers, and the third one just doesn't belong here because he's an alien. Who is it? It's the man sitting on the right. He's got 12 fingers. Yeah, the one sitting in the center has a weird ear shape, but look at the family portrait on the wall. His dad had the very same ears, too. Gabrielle is a shop assistant in a department store. At the moment, there are 3 people in the fitting room she's assisting. It's Jessica, the girl wearing a green dress, Sean, a man wearing a leather jacket and skinny jeans, and Alex, the man who's currently taking a larger pair of jeans that Gabrielle brought him. One of the clients is an alien. Gabrielle has to figure out who it is. It's Alex. Take a closer look at his feet. Only a reptile or an alien can have such feet. You find yourself trapped in a medieval castle, far away from civilization. Boy, are you on a bad vacation. You can't jump out of the window because it's too high above the ground. The only tree growing near the window doesn't look sturdy enough for you to climb down. However, there are 3 doors, one of which can lead you to freedom. But behind the first door, there's a fierce fire. The second door holds back hundreds of venomous snakes. And behind the third door, there's a pitch-dark maze, and you can only imagine what surprises are waiting for you there. Which door should you choose? The third. You'll just need to break off a tree branch, turn it into a torch by lighting it in the first room, and go through the maze. It won't be dark now. Kate was in her hotel room when someone knocked on the door. She opened the door and saw a stranger. He apologized and said that he thought it was his room. When he walked away, she instantly called hotel security. Why did Kate get suspicious? The stranger said he thought it was his room, but if it was really so, he wouldn't have knocked on the door. Robert is a manager at a large international company in London. His boss decided to send Robert on a business trip to New York to find new clients. So the company gave Robert a large sum of money to sponsor the trip. A week later, Robert FaceTimed his boss and said he was in New York, but unfortunately, he didn't manage to find new clients. The boss didn't believe him. Why? The wall clock in the boss's room shows the very same time Robert's wall clock does. But there's a time difference between London and New York, so Robert must be lying about the trip. That's it for today. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or if you want more, just click on these videos and stay on the bright side.